Welcome back inside Torero Stadium. It's Matchday Live. He's Darren Smith. I'm Jordan Caruth. 2-1 the final score tonight. Tacoma come back from behind, and they get all 3 points tonight against San Diego. Not a great result for Loyal. Tacoma climbing in the standings. They are now third place. There is an impact to this one tonight with the result. Phoenix and Orange County, they're still playing out in Chandler right now. As it stands, Orange County leads Phoenix 1-0. If that stays the way that it has held up pretty much that entire match, Phoenix still in first. They have a little bit of, so they have some cushion to work with there. Orange County second, Tacoma third, San Diego fourth. That's the impact tonight. San Diego comes up short. It's the first time ever, Darren, that we've seen San Diego score first and they lose the game.
One quick update, Phoenix just scored in the 96th minute.
Of course, 96, how
96th.
many minutes? How many minutes does Phoenix get every single time? Every time we played Chandler this year, 7 minutes, 6 minutes, 6 minutes, 13 minutes,
so
40 minutes.
Appears like it'll end in a 1-1 draw out
there.
They
would have kept playing until Phoenix scored.
Yeah, pretty much. We know that way that goes. But here at Torero Stadium, Jordan, we said it on Matchday Live, the pre-show, 2 is a skid, 3 is a streak. This is 3 straight losses here at Torero Stadium. The Fortress is anything but at this point. And this was deja vu. Real Monarchs come in here last week. They had yet to win away from Salt Lake City. They picked up their first win, first 3 points outside of Salt Lake City right here at Torero Stadium. Well, that would never happen again, right? Well, Tacoma Defiance, which has already beaten SD Loyal twice in Tacoma, came into the match 0 wins, 3 draws, 4 losses away. Well, guess what happened here? They come from behind, they find themselves trailing 1-0. Into the second half, they score 2 unanswered, and they walk out of here with 3. So this is 2 straight weeks now where the same thing has happened against clubs that have come into Torero Stadium, this fortress, as we've liked to say, and then we've watched Monarchs last week and Tacoma this week walk away with their first away wins of the 2021 season. Hard to explain, but a little bit of soul searching, I'm sure, coming up for SD Loyal.
Yeah, they made some changes in the starting 11 today. We saw a different, well, not a different goalie, but a little bit more of a cemented goalie for San Diego, and Austin Guerrero. He gets the start in net tonight. We saw some changes. Alejandro Guido coming off the bench. It looked like he had a few opportunities in this one to provide an impact. San Diego coming up just short. You look back to that first half, Corey Herzog netted 1, actually netted 2. Only one of them counted. The flag went up on the early one. Had that flag stayed down, Darren, potentially we're looking at a different result tonight. But Herzog getting a goal in the first half. Could have been a few. And like we mentioned a little bit earlier, for the first time ever, San Diego, after going up, they find themselves losing a match. There is an impact with the table, but again, we're right around the halfway mark in the season, a little bit beyond it, but just by a few matches. That's where we are now, and they got to look forward. It's not a long time to kind of sit on this one. You play Wednesday night, and then you play again on Saturday, 2 matches to go in the next week.
Yeah, and it's a good point. So up until tonight, when Loyal scored first, 8 wins, 5 draws, 0 losses. So what is that? 13 times Loyal had opened up the scoring in any given match now in its second season. Tonight, the first time that we see Loyal walk away loser in that situation. I don't know, Jordan, what it is about Tacoma. Can you put your finger on it? I mean, this is sort of hard to explain. You want to say, all right, it's a little bit funky up there in Tacoma. I don't know what I would say about this being a bad matchup. They're playing a bunch of kids. I mean, to be here at Torero Stadium, you can really see the youth from Tacoma. But
Francis Parker is right there. It looked like a few of these players should be attending school there.
We were joking around that not only are they here to play a USL championship match, but they're also here to take their official college visits. That's how young some of these players look. But, this also, it's not just that you've lost 3. You've now lost the season series to Tacoma. Now, I have no way of knowing what's going to happen over the next 14 matches, and neither do you. But if this comes back at the end of the year, the first tiebreaker in the USL, Jordan, is head-to-head matchups. So that Tacoma now is 3 for 3, 9 points out of 9 against San Diego Loyal. I don't know that Tacoma, they're an MLS2 club, so you never really know what they're all about. Are some of their players going to be with the Seattle Sounders? Are they going to be here? are they even in it to go to the postseason, or are they just all about development? But if this does come up somewhere down the stretch, the reason why you're going to see Tacoma ahead of San Diego Loyal, even though level on points at 24, is because of the head-to-head matchup. So, that's bad news here moving forward, should that come into play somewhere down the stretch.
Right. All right. With the update from Chandler, with that late goal in the 99th minute or whatever it came in, that one is 1-1. It looks like that's the way it will finish. 37 points for Phoenix, their first place. Orange County in second with 26. Loyal just 2 points back of that.
Could have moved ahead of them tonight.
Could have moved ahead, but instead they're 2 points back. LA still with 19. Orange County with 26 instead of that 28-point mark, which we think they were headed towards. And then, of course, Tacoma tonight, taking over third place, getting the win. They're getting the 3 points. And I think we're about to dish out some chocolate milk to the person who scored in the first half. I thought he was going to score twice in the first half.
On record. The second goal I scored, I was up 4 yards on sides.
The first one you scored.
The long ball from Stoney.
Oh, in the second half.
I'm 4 yards.
You almost
on.
had a hat trick tonight.
I'm 4 yards on sides.
Really?
Called
I haven't
me
seen the
out.
replay. We don't get a monitor down
We
here.
don't get VAR in this league?
TD watches it a minute after, like,
We
on
did
the
actually.
iPad. 4 yards on sides.
We
4
brought
yards on
2 today.
Good job. So-
Like, it can't, it's every game I get called off sides one time where it's a goal and I'm not.
Take me through the first one. Before we get to the second
Yeah.
half, we'll get there.
Yeah.
First one, flags up.
Nice.
I
Go get
believe
it too.
I believe the
Made it
flag is
open?
correct there. I don't know. I don't
Which one,
have a
sorry?
monitor on the first half.
Yeah, I think I was because I thought Ibarra was
On the header.
gonna cross it with his left foot, so I made that hard run. And then when he cut it back, I tried to get back on sides. I don't know if it was or not.
We haven't seen it.
It
It looked very close.
yeah.
But you've seen the one in the second half.
The second half,
Onside.
TD came up to me and said it was 4 yards on sides from Stoney. I mean, I couldn't believe he called me off in the game because I saw straight across the line.
Right.
So it's just frustrating. You can't. I mean, it's 2-0. Game over. It's game over. You can't, but it changes the whole game. It's 2-0. Like,
And it's something that you guys know very well. When San Diego
Yeah.
scores first, it's a win or a draw at the worst. It's the first time ever tonight that
Yeah.
score first, it ends up in a loss. This is different for you guys.
yeah, I mean, there's not much I can say about, like, I mean, a 2-0 game is way different. I mean, 2-0 game is way different, but besides that, I mean, I mean, where their first goal came, I don't know what the ref saw on that foul from Haji. I mean, the guy kicks out, it's our throw, and he gives it to them. And then it's another foul where we can maybe do a little better. We're trying to be a little too cute or something like that, and then calls a foul, and then we're not ready. So, I mean, the first goal all happened within 45 seconds where maybe we could have stopped if somebody standing in front of the ball, something like that. But, yeah, I mean, it's a frustrating one.
Clear.
Very
Frustrating too, especially, last week Monarchs, we said it's a little bit of deja vu. You got a club coming in here who hadn't had any success away, and similar here tonight. What now for you guys?
We just gotta, I can't play next game. I have 7 yellows because of that random yellow I got when one of the players yells at a ball boy like that, and I throw the ball and I get a yellow, but can't play next game. But we have to focus on Wednesday. We need to win the next 2 games. It's the most important games. We can't even focus on anything down the road. We have to focus on Wednesday and win that game.
And that's part of it, though. It's the 2 quick games, Wednesday night,
It's
Saturday
good.
night.
I think it's better that we have a quicker game. We don't get to. We're gonna hurt on this one tonight, but I mean, we have to come in tomorrow at training and just be ready for Wednesday. And it sucks that we have to get rid of it because we should have won this game, but we got to forget about it and move on.
Is there anything about Tacoma? I mean,
No,
Jordan and I are sitting here going like, I can't put my finger on it.
I can't. Yeah, no, I can't. I mean, the second goal. I mean, he mishits it into the ground. It goes into the top corner. We're getting offsides calls that aren't offsides. It's just the way the ball rolls sometimes, and we can't control that. So we just have to keep going, keep plugging away.
And the season's long. We're just beyond the halfway mark. There's plenty of games still to go. So you're unavailable Wednesday.
Yeah.
And then
unfortunately.
Saturday.
That's
Unfortunately.
for us, we didn't really put that together too.
No, we did not.
Yeah.
Well, wait, this club has a recent record of success in appealing some of those. I don't know.
Well,
if
yeah,
that's
maybe.
the
I
case,
mean,
but I'm sure somebody will
I
try.
don't. In the 18th minute, and they're thinking I'm wasting time or something like that. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's just,
the dots do not connect
it
there.
doesn't. Maybe in the 80th minute, if I do it and we're winning, understandable. But it's frustrating. A very frustrating night.
Yeah, I would say we all understand it.
Yeah.
And then 2 games in a week. That's the benefit.
Yeah,
it's the
it's a
quick
quick turnaround Wednesday.
and if you get results Wednesday
Yeah,
and
you
then
won't
again
remember
Saturday.
this, but at
easy
the
to
end of the
move forward.
season, these are the points we're going to remember.
Right.
When we need them.
Yeah. Orange County and Phoenix, if you're interested, finished 1-1.
See,
Orange County had a 1-0 lead, and and then there was like 8 minutes of stoppage time. Phoenix scored in like the 90s. Of
course.
course, is what we said as
I
well.
mean, if we win this game, we jump Phoenix by 2 points, little stuff like that. I mean, it's just
Orange County, yeah.
I mean, Orange County,
yeah.
Orange County, and we grow a little bit closer to Phoenix. But I mean, the last 2 games are huge.
Yeah.
I mean, we could be 5 points above OC.
2 quick games next week.
Yep, there we go. It's all we got to focus on.
Back here at Torero.
For sure.
We look forward
I'll see
to
you,
it.
and I'll be up there next game. So.
Cheers to you.
Well, feel free to stop
Don't
by.
forget this.
Yeah, where's the other one?
Already passed off.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Thank you, Corey.
Thank you, Corey.
Corey Herzog joining us here on Matchday Live.
Frustrating.
We had
yeah,
to-
and you and I hadn't really put that together here. 7 yellow cards. Yellow card accumulation means he'll be out on Wednesday night against Las Vegas. So somebody else gonna have to replace now the co-leader in goals scored for San Diego Loyal.
And tonight you had Alejandro Guido coming off the bench, so it looks like there would be that opportunity. Fill some minutes, get Guido up. I know it's not the exact same position, but you might be able to work it out, and then you get Corey again the following Saturday, a week from tonight here at Torero. We'll take a timeout, our first timeout of the post-match show. 2-1 the final score. Tacoma get the win. We're back after this.
Your summer starts here. With big savings on a new Toyota, you can go out and do all the things that make summer the best time of the year. But don't miss out on all the fun. See your Toyota dealer and catch a great deal today.
Right now, drive home a stylish new Corolla with a low $199 a month lease. Or you can save big with $1,500 factory cash back.
Your summer starts here.
Toyota, let's go places.
At Chosen Foods, we are inspired by the vibrant culinary lifestyle of the Baja Med and, of course, by avocados. From our flagship avocado oil to our family of dressings, mayos, simmer sauces, and guacamoles, the versatility of all Chosen Foods avocado-based products offer you the freedom to be both healthy and creative in the kitchen. Join us in the sun-drenched utopia of Chosen Foods, the avocado. Celebrate it.
During this pandemic, many families are worried about visiting healthcare facilities. I'm Dr. Gail Knight, Rady Children's Senior Vice President and Chief Medical Officer. I'd like to share with you the advice that I give my own family and friends. The best thing that you can do to keep your child healthy is to continue to keep routine appointments like vaccinations and regular checkups. This keeps you, your child, and our community as protected as possible. We are always open, we are here for you, and we are safe.
It's time to get moving with the financial partner that's here for your journey. From small steps to big milestones, USE Credit Union is here for you. With tools to help you bank fast, solutions to help you go far, and a team of dream makers that's ready to help you step forward with confidence. USE Credit Union.
All right, welcome back. It's Matchday Live. He's Jordan Caruth. I'm Darren Smith. A reminder, single game tickets, they are on sale. You can go to the Loyal website, sdloyal.com/tickets for more info. They start at just $25 for all remaining 2021 home matches here from Torero Stadium, where tonight it was not a happy result.
No.
San Diego Loyal won, and Tacoma Defiance, for the third time in the 2021
Don't say
season,
it. I don't want to hear it.
pick up 3 points against Loyal. They finished with 2 goals tonight. Amazing, too. There's so many amazing little details, including one of the goal scorers from Tacoma tonight,
I don't want to hear this part either.
who has 3 shots on target all season long, only against SD Loyal. All 3 of them turned in the goals. I don't know how to explain that. That's why it's so confusing to sit here and ask Corey or talk amongst ourselves about what it is here against Tacoma, because they literally don't do this against anybody else.
Right. I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
President of the Locals checking in. Steve, rough result. Couldn't be there tonight, but missing y'all at Torero Stadium. We missed you at Torero Stadium tonight, Steve. Locals sounded good. Atmosphere was there. Stadium sounded good. Result came up short, a little bit different. San Diego's jumping out with the goal. We're used to seeing them get the result, 3 points after that, maybe a point at the worst, but tonight, 2 goals for Tacoma. They get one in the 65th, again in the 71st. They get all 3 points. It's another win for Tacoma against San Diego this year, so they've been very successful. And as Corey Herzog just mentioned as he joined us on the post-match show, he's unavailable Wednesday night, but it is the quick turnaround on Wednesday night. 2 games to go next week, Wednesday and Saturday. So it doesn't feel good tonight, but you tell me you get 6 points next week, you feel better about tonight. Is that a guarantee? No, but if you can go out and correct some things, that's what's going to make you feel better about tonight's result.
And without Corey on Wednesday night, you go back, Jordan, to some of the players who we haven't seen bag a goal here in quite some while. You know, Jack Blake now, this is 9 matches and counting for Alejandro Guido. This is now 8 in counting. So in the absence of Corey Herzog, who's been on a nice run, who's been in good form here, I think, you know, we can look to the, you know, to the players who you most rely on with Guido and with Jack Blake. It's been since 619 day when Blake bagged a brace against Phoenix and the match afterwards for Guido. So, you know, it's been a little while for those guys. And, you know, one's not going to cut it. 2 shots on target's not going to cut it. Last 3 matches here at Torero Stadium, 4 total shots on target. That's not going to cut it. So, you know, it's going to, maybe reinforcements are on the way. We'll have to wait and see. You always keep that in mind when you're a USL Championship club, especially when you've had some of the players brought in that Loyal has brought in. That's always being discussed, always trying to figure out a way to bring in somebody from Major League Soccer or wherever. So we'll see if that becomes part of the conversation here during the week, either for Vegas or upcoming this weekend against Orange County.
All right, so a couple matches to go in August. Sacramento, Las Vegas, they're playing right now. Sacramento leads it 2-1. That was 1-1. Sacramento now on top. San Diego, 4th place. Sacramento, that's an impactful one all of a sudden because Sacramento, as it stands, if you look at the live table, only 3 points back of
Live
San
table?
Diego.
Did you say live table?
I
love a live table.
love the live
Nobody
table.
loves a live table more than Jordan.
They come here, Sacramento. Actually, we go to Sacramento. That's a road trip.
Yeah.
That's not the home match. That's the one road trip the rest of the month. And so 3 points back. They get San Diego at home. We were feeling a little comfortable in the playoff positioning just a few weeks ago. Not so comfortable anymore when it comes to playoff talk.
No, and I can't wait to go back and actually watch this broadcast like we often do. A, because I want to hear our mate Nate Albarrea.
Yes.
I want to hear his Corey Herzog goal score. I also want to go and watch and see what Corey was talking about, where he was, you know, 3-4 yards onside, not offside. I want to go back and watch that.
Yeah.
'Cause, you
I
know,
feel unprepared for that. He came out swinging. I'm like, what are you
I know
talking
he
about?
dropped a couple things on us. Number 1, I was onside, not offside. Then number 2, what about that yellow card? And now number 3, he's going to be unavailable coming up on Wednesday night.
He was called offside on that, on the second half? Wow. All right. I thought he was referring to the first half because he scored.
So did I.
But the flag was up. So I just automatically assumed that's what he was referencing. He went straight to the second half call.
Yeah. No, and it's, you know, on our side where we are, I mean, it's 100 yards away. So it's tough to see, and it's certainly tough to see with any sort of depth perception. But I'll take Corey's word for it. Again, I still think, though, Jordan, you know, it's 1 now. This is 3 straight. It's not an offside call. He's right. That changes the dynamic of the match. You go up 2, maybe all the young players from Tacoma go, hey, let's enjoy our time in San Diego. You know, it's a nice vacation down here, good weather, but wasn't meant to be. They got to be, they just, you know, they got to be a little, you know, more mentally tough in those types of situations. 1 is never going to cut it. 2 shots on target's not going to cut it.
No.
I don't care who you play.
Need to score some goals.
Gotta
see
score,
it,
you
see it
gotta
in the
shoot.
comments here. Huge goal scoring problem. Got to score some goals. Got to get it going. Things
Listen,
haven't been
you know,
the
we
same
spent a lot
since
of time-
Miguel Berry left when it comes to goal scoring.
You know, and there's a lot of statistics that back that up.
Yeah.
But he's not going to be here this
Right.
week.
So they need to figure it out.
You got to figure it out.
And we wouldn't be surprised if there's some changes coming because of that. All right, we'll take one more time out. We'll have a guest. Final segment?
Maybe.
It starts off with a little seed, and with a little love from nature, it sprouts to life. And when delicious fresh fruits and veggies are perfect, They are rushed to the home of fresh. Sprouts, where goodness grows.
Want a perfect pair of sunglasses for your every occasion? Hit up the Knockaround Custom Shop. With over 1 million possible combinations, why not get a pair for every you? 8 a.m. I need a coffee you. Clocking a few miles you. Game day you. Happy camper you. Fun in the sun you. On the slopes you. Dog days you. Happy hour you. Si se puede you. The Knockaround Custom Shop. You design them, we build them.
I'm not even sure what's happening here, and I know it's fast, but I'm in love with you. We're gonna be together forevs, and I'm gonna keep you looking good, boo. That's why I got you unlimited washes. That's right, we're gonna binge wash, babe. Commit to your car. What are you waiting for?
Welcome back to the Buena Vista Social Club. He's Darren Smith. I'm Jordan Caruth. This is Nate Abareya. You heard him tonight on, where did we hear you tonight?
Your View, Cox Channel 4.
Your View.
Your View, not your view. Your View.
Your
That's
View.
Y-U-R View. ESPN Plus. And anywhere else. Those are the legal ways to watch.
Correct. What about let's go over the illegal ways to watch.
I am not up to date on my various
Reddit.
international streams.
Reddit is the top priority. Just kidding.
Thank you. Thank you for walking me right into that one.
Hi, Nate. Welcome to the Buena Vista Social Club.
Do you have a nice professional soccer-related question for me?
I do.
Mr. Show Host?
I do have one.
Okay.
How dare you, first of all?
Because everybody knows I'm glass half full guy, right? Tell us about the moment where you got to announce Ian Mai.
Ian Mai.
16-year-old.
Yes.
Youngest player ever.
SD
loyal history.
I love
Youngest player ever in the history of the sport.
16 years and I think 278 days. He's the youngest player to ever step on the USL pitch for San Diego Loyal, breaking the record previously held by 17-year-old CJ Fodre. The 3 academy products, the 3 Loyal select lads, the youngsters, Xavi Nalotti and CJ Fodre, and then Ian Mai getting into the mix tonight. I loved the moment. There was also a bit of kind of unfortunate duality to the moment because it came as a result of Elijah Martin seemingly aggravating a hamstring injury or whatever it may have been. Elijah Martin goes off injured. So packed with duality. That was how I kind of took in that moment. Unfortunate
Packed
for Elijah,
with
also
duality.
brilliant moment for Ian Mai and a really special moment for the fans. I heard a lot of people yelling his name all around us. Down here in the Buena Vista Social Club, I could hear people from just below the commentary gantry saying, "Go Ian, go Ian." So that was a special moment for the club, seeing a Loyal select player get out there, and he looked good too. Let's focus on that. Let's glass half full, that aspect of it. Ian Mai didn't look like a kid out there. He looked like a professional soccer player.
And like you said, by the way, Elijah walk comes off. Got a match coming up on Wednesday. We saw Callum Montgomery down here. We saw Colin Martin. We saw Jack Metcalf. So doesn't seem like any of those guys are right there on the verge of playing again. I'm not the team trainer or doctor or coach, but it would be, I think, a safe opinion that, I don't know how soon we'll see any of them. So in addition to a little bit of a losing stretch here at Torero Stadium, now you also have to, hey, this is when it gets hard. This is what it is.
What happened to the Fortress? We were just talking about that. Remember Fortress Torero Stadium? 3 consecutive home losses for SD Loyal, all by 1 goal. They haven't been getting blown out at home, but that's 9 dropped points in a row for a team, and especially we looked at this 4-game homestand, and my glass half full attitude after the last one was, hey, we were looking for 12 out of 12. Now the benchmark is 9 out of 12.
Yeah.
Should I just keep going with this? Now it's 6 out of 12.
Especially 2 of them who had yet to win away in
from
Tacoma and Monarchs.
Yeah, the side from Salt Lake and the side from Tacoma, both picking up their first away wins in over a year here at Torero Stadium in the last 7 days.
Well,
Can we talk about something else?
What do
As
we
our
need?
friends from Chavos just said as they were walking out, they said, hey, win or lose, we drink the brews.
Fair.
And that's what it's all about.
Elijah Martin, I think, is a big story because of the injury. It took some time for him he walked right in front of us to get back to the bench. It took some time. We saw a few other players who would normally be available, who were unavailable tonight. Jack Metcalf joined us on the pregame show. The injuries, they're starting to add up a little bit. And this is the time of the year last year where Loyal struggled in the month of August. So they're trying to avoid that. Injuries, it just seems like they're starting to pile on. You're almost forced to have to go out and find someone in this situation because you're left with people who are unavailable.
And then they just missed out on that Messi guy.
Who?
Where did he go? Darren?
I mean, he was available on a free transfer, so.
Oh my, this really happened. Jordan threatened to do this.
It's a real thing.
Earlier today, he called me. Jordan actually called me from the soccer shop in North County.
Are you gonna tell him why I called you?
He called me. He called me to offer, picking something up.
Yeah, I
for
called
me.
Nate. I said, Nate, I'm at a store. Can I buy you
But,
anything?
no, the real
let's,
reason-
Let's skip the nice part of the story. We'll go straight to making fun of Jordan.
Straight to I'm straight to the maybe cold-bloodedness of that selection there. The nice aspects of you reaching out to buy a jersey for me. That was clearly to egg on this poor lad over here.
I flew all the way to Barcelona. I watched Messi. I watched Neymar. I watched Suarez, and now none of them are available on that team.
Yeah, I'm over it, by the way. Yesterday, that would have gotten under my skin. Today, I read a little Johan Cruyff today, and I feel so much better about myself.
What is Cruyff, like a poet now? You read a little Cruyff?
I did, actually. I read a little bit about the mind of Cruyff.
I read a little Nietzsche, I read a little Poe, I read a little Cruyff.
Yeah, that's what I did. I mean, he's the great football philosopher, so, who's got a better
Cruyff told him
mindset than
Messi's
that guy?
overrated, so it's okay.
He said, hey, you embrace it. This is when you get to reinvent. This is a great challenge.
Yes.
So I'm all about it.
Enjoy the reinventing of Barcelona, and I don't know if Loyal need to reinvent themselves.
I need a drink just thinking about the reinvention of Barcelona.
Jordan needs to reinvent his mezcal cocktail. Over here, fine stuff at the Buena Vista Social Club.
Did
this
we
evening.
tell you that someone walked over?
Someone came over and treated you as if you were a bartender.
Yeah. Correct.
Yes.
Which I'm fine
you
with.
look
It was
like a good bartender.
Thank you. I appreciate
We do
that.
take Venmo.
We do.
Apple Pay. Anybody
fact,
who's going to show up here at the Tory
Where's
Club
Antonio?
and come to the
There's
Buena Vista
Antonio.
Social
Next year, I think we should do the show up there. We'll just do like a bar setup. We'll sell drinks from Matchday Live.
Is my tab clear?
And we'll do the show.
What's
and
my tab
we'll
at?
charge Nate double. Fair?
Charge double.
Yes, there we go.
What is this? You think I'm making PSG wages? What is this? My
Chelsea?
good.
Well,
Who's your owner?
you went from the PA booth to the play-by-play booth, so you tell me.
About the same. Oliver Larraz.
What about him?
Ollie. Played great.
Ollie Larraz, the ginger on the wing. There's my glass half full, good stuff. You're talking about needing some new talent, with all the injuries. Oliver Larraz was fantastic tonight.
My takeaway watching him
Man of the
tonight,
match.
specifically, speed. He's
Speed?
fast out there.
He's
Skill.
fast.
Ball skill.
Ball skill. He links up with Jack Blake really well. I feel like I said nothing more. There was nothing I said more tonight than Jack Blake out wide to Larraz on these just darting, overlapping runs up that right wing, a la our good pal Jack Metcalf. There was a Scouser on the team for Tacoma tonight at center back, so I was a little bit bummed that Jack Metcalf, obviously bummed with Metcalf being out injured, period, but this would have been cool to have a match with two Scousers on the pitch in San Diego on a day when Liverpool picked up a nice 3-0 victory to kick off the Premier League season.
We didn't bring that up on the pregame show with Metcalf. Instead, we
That's
talked
why I'm
about
here.
scooter stories in North Park. Do you know anything about those?
I know of a story of a scooter taken quickly. There was a corner.
Written by Cruyff. It
There
sounds
was-
like a poem by Cruyff.
There was a corner taken quickly by one Trent Alexander-Arnold. Talk about young talent. I think Trent was 19 years old when he took that corner quickly.
Oh, man.
And he hit it into Divock Origi and Darren Smith hopped on a scooter, and a scooter was taken quickly on the same day that a corner was taken quickly.
We lost Darren for the rest of the
Good
show.
night.
We already had the Messi jersey. Now you're going to bring up the quick corner? That's
You brought it up. What
It's
do you
always
mean
funny
I brought
too,
it up?
like how I never bring this stuff up to you guys, but it's okay.
We can bring up the Champions League final. Can we talk about that? No, we can't. All right, Darren's saying goodnight. Nate, we heard highlights.
Why did you do this to me?
I didn't do it. You're the one who...
I'm trying to hang out with them.
I've
and-
never used the term quick corner in my life.
Look at this. We literally. What's happening here? Hold on.
Yeah.
There you go.
There's your spot right there. All right. So cheers. Let's say goodnight to everyone. This is how we do it on the Buena Vista Social Club. We say goodnight. It wasn't the result we wanted. It's not always the result we want. And we're still going to cheers. Keep your glass up.
All right. There you go.
You're stressing me out. You all right?
I'm Darren Smith. You're Jordan Caruth.
He's Darren Smith. I'm Jordan Caruth from Torero Stadium. Good night.